hmm You know this declaration of undeliverable mail? Yeah. hmm where you put it in publication and you called me and then you said, well, we don't know where he's at. We sent it to the wrong address. Yeah. There's been a lot of sewer service going on in my personal life where somebody says, well, I mailed it on September 25th. Yes. But that's the actual day that I could get to the court to tell the court that I did that. I mailed it on what day? Now, when it's 24 days from mailing, they did a little study about what is the best way to serve somebody. Yes. And the best way is to serve them. Now, you would think if you did know where to arrest me, you did know where to serve me. Yeah. Now, September 12th on a Tuesday. Yep. hmm And you have the court hearing on the 21st? No, that can't be right. Yes. Now, you have the court hearing on the 14th? Yes. It was 4 weeks later. Yep. Am I in the right year? Is it the actual? Hang on just a second here. Yeah. Maybe I'm reading this wrong. You did, let's see. It was motion hearing, Brent Bays and Commissioner. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah. Um, exactly how many days is it for mailing? I thought it was 24 days. Yeah. And then how many days for personal service? 14 days. But no, 14th. Yes. 25th. The 5th. Yes. So 14. There's two. There's one day there. Yeah. But you can't include that day. No. So it's 7, 14, not quite 21 days, 19 days later. No, I think my dates are right. Yes. Now it's the 25th that she went to court and told the court that she declared that she had mailed it? Yeah. Now, is it 24 days from the declaration of mailing, or is it 24 days from the day of the actual court hearing that took place on the 25th? No. The 14th? No. Sealed confidential report cover sheet on September 25th of 2012. You had a settlement conference setting hearing on the 14th. Yes. And then a week later, on the 25th, there was a declaration. Is there some reason why there was no sending of the actual information to me on the 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st? Yes. 22nd, 24th. Ouch. In fact, the 15th, you know, a lot of spouses that really, really want to get divorced. Yes. When they have this hearing here, yes, and they know when the hearing's going to be there, yep. First thing they do is drop it off at the post office, making sure the individual gets it. Yeah. Now, I would say that if her declaration of mailing and then the special declaration on the 25th of September, yes, um, and then confidential report, there's four different things that happened on the 25th, yes, but that's a Tuesday. Yep. Now, let's say you had a court hearing. And she decided to wait approximately, well, 14, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days of the 21 days. Actually, I don't think you could schedule the court hearing until 24 days after declaration of mailing. Now, you might be able to schedule it after the actual date of mailing if you had proof of mailing. Yes. But I think it's a full 24 days because sometimes things get lost in the mail. Have you ever had that experience? Yes. Let's say somebody owes you some money. The check's in the mail. I've had this experience. Yes. So you're sitting there. You wait a week. Yeah. You wait another week. Not wanting to be rude to the individual. Then you call them up and you say, well, you told me it was in the mail and I have not received it. Then they do what? They say, oh, my bad. Yeah, I forgot to put postage on it. Let me reissue the check and send it into the mail right now. Yeah. Now you're sitting there for another 2 weeks. Yes. They said, ooh, I forgot to write a number in your address. Pooch, it was returned as unclaimed. Yeah. You know, we're going to need to look at the addresses of all these mailings where it's post and mailing. Yeah. Why don't you get me the address of all the mailings of the declaration of mailings? Yes. And the actual postage that was paid, and then every time the mail is returned unclaimed. Yeah. Now, if you didn't know where to arrest me, how is it possible you didn't know where to serve me? Oh, you don't know the court's address? Pro. Mm-hmm. And then you sent all of this to this address, and you don't know that I don't have an address? Yes. You know, when I tell you that I want to speak to Marilyn, yeah. There are a lot of sheriffs and a lot of police officers that are starting to upset me. Now, as I remind you, if I have the right to sue you, I always sue you. And I always sue you for as much as I can get. Yes. And as many years in prison as you can receive. Yes. And I do that for every employee of all states and the federal government right now. So for all of you that thought I was